Hey, everybody. Guess what? It's time for the final battle! Everyone's gonna die!
Yay!
Yay!
Finally!
Finally, death has come for
I'm
us
not
all in
dead.
this episode of Outcast Song. Last time we left off, our heroes, got ready on their airship, on the deck of an airship, to confront, Fester, who has grown as probably as tall as a mountain, surrounded by hurricanes, angels and demons alike coming out from his giant robe. So, let me start over here. Last time, he hit the barrier surrounding Sahir 3 times, causing it to break and shatter and evaporate. He approaches the shore, and the first words you hear come out of his many mouths: "Sup, pussies!" As he takes his first few steps to the, covering the dock. The bottom of his massive form more resembles a giant storm cloud, out of which people are dragged in by angels and demons, and forced to convert. Fighting already begins on the ground as airships begin to circle around and attempt to fire on Fester. It's the moment. It's why you guys were, I guess it's time for you guys to be heroes, so I'll just go over the initiative. And this is how we'll introduce our cast today. Adria, played by Ash, and Sho will be going on initiative count 25. Reading the Outcast song. Introduce yourselves. To say hi.
Hello. It's time to get this underway, is it not?
I think Athena cut out.
Athena cut out. We'll miss Athena.
Me out, that's right! There we go.
Bitch!
There's Athena.
I've been just screaming this whole time and y'all haven't heard it. I'm just gonna let it happen, honestly. The screams of which you did not hear.
I heard the beginning of a squeal and then it was gone.
It may have cut you out.
What if I just put the whole mic in my mouth and scream? What about that?
It might work.
I think eventually it will peak and just cease to exist.
It might work. Who knows?
Anyways, that's my introduction. Hi.
Hello?
Yeah. After them, is our lovable NPC Gundor, the crooner assassin. Then Bubbles, played by Tom. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Tom. I play Bubbles.
And then after Bubbles is Fester, our villain, the man, or what I like to call him, Fester Gigante.
He really big.
He big. He's a large boy now. He ate his vegetables and his human sacrifices, and he got large. He got the gains. After Fester is our boys, Juan and Johan. Played by Martin and Ben. Juan is Martin, Johan is Ben. Introduce yourselves.
Okay then. I am Johan, and I'm Johan, but my real life name is Ben. We're looking forward to the fight. Now, Martin, you can introduce yourself.
Yes, it is me, Juan, aka Martin. What is up? I'm going to do a thing. Don't worry, it's gonna be real funny.
Uh,
How is it that you had the first turn and you still didn't go?
I don't know.
yep. And then there's Skip, played by me. They're an NPC now. They were a player character, but no, they're an NPC.
Dungeons and Dragons is fantastic like that, isn't it?
Yep. Then there's Ashter, who's usually played by Posie. They were an NPC, and then they became a player character, and now they're an NPC. How's the cycle goes?
Circle of life.
And then we have Max, played by Danny, the editor.
Yes,
boy.
it is me. I am
It's
here.
him.
Him.
Watch me
Then-
die in the first turn.
Yep. Then there's Dice. Oh, Dice. Beloved NPC. Probably gonna die this session as well. Who
Don't
knows?
let him die.
No.
Y'all, everyone, we can't let our mean DM bury our gaze.
Next up.
Yeah.
For just 5 cents a day, you two can stop Connar.
We
from
already-
making
Going the
dice.
gaze.
We already lost one. We already lost one gay relationship. We can't lose another.
Yep. Then there's Veza, Boros' wife, and then Boros, then Dunorma, who's usually played by Nifty, but I had to make the tough call of like, hey, are we ever going to finish this game? Because every time Nifty can't make it, and I talk to Nifty, and Nifty's like, and I'm gonna do my worst Nifty impression. Do it without me. Go on without me. I'm dead meat. Ah! And then
I'm
he
from
died.
Australia.
I'm from Australia. The toilet don't work the right way here.
I'm too busy holding on to the ground so I don't fall off.
His tether broke and he flew off into space. So, poor Nifty. Not here to defend himself. But yeah, Uglug's daughter. And we start with Adrian Show, holding the very long scroll of the Outcast song.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't get to talk about what Bubbles looks like.
I think we
Oh,
can do
go
that
ahead.
on your turn.
Yeah, we can do that on your turn.
But it would have already happened.
It's okay. Bubbles has
Okay,
a new
we'll do a
outfit.
flashback then.
Yeah, we'll do a flashback on your turn. Don't worry.
We'll just make it extra flashy. It's fine.
Wind is blowing pretty fierce near Fester. He's like, what if you combined a bunch of flesh, a mountain, and a hurricane together? And that's pretty much, and then made it smell bad.
I
And that's
hate
what
it.
Fester is.
It's bad.
It's bad. So, Adrian's show. I did let you know that your main action for the round
Mhm.
is reading the Outcast song. However, if you have abilities that are bonus actions, or if you have, an NPC like thing like your dog, you
Uh-huh.
can definitely, use that.
Okay.
So, but your first action of the round is, reading the lyrics of the Outcast
Cool.
song. You have your boombox set up with 2 microphones in hand. I'd like both of you to roll me. Oh wait, no, you have one action to do what you need to do. You have to dedicate one action to reading the Outcast song, and that's your move action. So
Okay.
you just can't move. It sucks to you.
Got
for you
it.
guys.
Got it.
All right, so what are we doing?
Roll me at Adria and Show. Roll me performance checks.
Okay.
What are they?
That is a 16 from me.
That is a 24.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm the bar!
So it starts off a little shaky because of Adria's, she can sing, but not as good as Show. shows a star, baby.
Show's got that camera presence. Adria's getting a little bit of stage fright.
Yeah.
Show just has the most massive stage presence.
You
This
know.
is one little cat boy.
Is
He
that
is
what we're-
Big
compact.
personality.
He is
Yep.
compact, but his presence is massive.
Yeah.
Yep. So the lyrics of the Outcast song start. And now
Not reading them.
the end is near, and so I face my final curtain.
God damn
My
it.
friend, I'll make it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. And now,
Anyways,
can
I'm
cast
killing
it.
Connar.
yeah, you can cast your spells.
Okay.
You can
God
read.
damn it.
I finally decided it.
I wonder how well this will work.
Oh no, and you were going to read it, or I'm gonna make you take disadvantage on the
Oh, yeah.
the performance check. Uh,
Why this? Why this?
if you'd like, you two can take turns on your
Okay.
turn.
Okay.
Read
Okay.
it.
Deal?
Deal.
Deal, Ash? Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
deal.
you'll start next round, but you got your spells that you can cast and any bonus actions.
Cool. Okay. Let me look at my stuff. Show, if you already have something ready, you can go first. I need to look over
No.
the things I can do.
I wasn't expecting to actually be able to do actions.
Shit.
You do have your bardic performance, so you can give bardic inspiration to people.
True.
So, so what's it gonna be?
You guys go on the same turn, so
Yeah. I am deciding.
you know, maybe in retrospect we should have asked everyone to think about what they're gonna do before we started recording, huh?
It may have
I've
been
got a whole
good.
spiel.
Yeah, you do.
I
But we-
genuinely was not expecting to do anything except
Yeah.
this.
Well,
So-
we did discuss that you guys can do bonus actions
Yeah.
last session.
Well,
You
yeah,
just-
I expected that. I wasn't expecting
I
full
don't
actions.
really
I-
have many
if
bonus
you-
actions.
Wait, I thought you said just bonus
mean-
actions, Connor.
Actually, you're right. You're right. I believe it was just bonus actions from last time.
I thought you
If you
said that
don't
just
have
now,
anything, you can just use your dog Ash and
Guys,
go.
if we just didn't complain, we wouldn't have lost our healer. All
Yeah.
you had to say is I hold my action until someone gets hurt.
Yep.
Shit.
too. That still counts as a reaction, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
This is what happens
it's
when we
okay.
decided to have
If
the
you guys-
wizard start.
yeah. We decided the most complicated classes to go first. If you'd like, DM me what you do on Discord. I'm gonna move on to the next.
Well,
play.
I'm definitely going to summon my dog. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to summon my dog.
Probably
Let's
already
see.
summoned.
At 6th level, you gain the. I need to spend 3 sorcery points, and it spawns.
I guess I thought that would have happened in our prep last session.
It's summoned to one creature I can see within 120 feet of me.
Which is almost everybody except Gundor, who's in a sniper tower.
Uh-huh. Okay. Are there any like other enemies around? Aside from well, I guess there's like demons and angels and stuff. But like is there anything of direct
None that are
like...
approaching you.
Okay.
And you can also see in the distance the gods that you enrolled, if you
Mhm.
will, are kind of focusing on them at the moment because the wave of creatures attack them first.
Okay.
So
And they also don't want to be near the Outcast song anyway, so they're
Yeah.
happy being over there.
yeah,
Well,
pretty
good
much.
luck with the loudspeakers.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we told them to bring earplugs, so if
Yeah.
they didn't, that's on them.
Yeah.
Earplugs, silent spells, all that fun jazz.
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 A jazz version of this song.
But all right. I think is there anyone in particular who could use defending? I mean, aside from like us, and if we are the ones that need defending the most, then I'll just keep it near me. But
most likely, there's Dice who could probably, Dice is strong, but he's not as strong as the others.
Okay.
He does
So
have a
I'll-
cool Vorpal sword.
Yeah, he does have that sword.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna summon Carmilla next to Dice. and so now normally it would have me roll initiative for it, but I think it's probably just better to keep it on our initiative if that works
Yep.
for you.
That works for me.
Cool.
All right, and Sho, do you have anyone you want to give Bardic Inspiration to?
Who could use a bardic inspiration?
Bubbles is technically the next party member to go.
I guess I'll give it to Bubbles.
Woo! I'm inspired.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Lots and lots of bubbles. All right, next up, Gundor. Gundor, the gun of doors, takes out his crossbow atop from Shadowwall Tower and fires twice, missing the first shot and hitting the second shot.
Yay!
And doesn't do much. It fires into right above one of Fester's many eyes and sinks in. However, the additional poison doesn't do anything. And he's like, fuck. That's all I got for right now. And next up is Bubbles. Bubbles, the airship is sort of like swerving by Fester at the moment.
Okay. And so, I know, his body absorbs people. Does his head absorb people, too? Can I touch him?
You could. It might be a bad idea, but, if you want to roll me a perception check.
Yeah, let me do that. Just to see if things are being absorbed into his head as well.
Ooh.
All right, so I got an at 20 for a total of 30.
So, upon looking at him, getting a good close, the best way I can describe this is just like a big Akira. A big Akira is happening right now. This amorphous white, or just better to describe if you've watched that Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and seen Envy, there's more, these combined flesh of many people, just sort of writhing underneath the skin, in a oogie boogie sort of bag full of people, and their arms are stretching out from the skin, sort of wiggling like little pores and hairs.
And you said there's a lot of wind going around his head too, right?
Yeah.
So with my perception check, do I think I could utilize that wind with my gliding ability to be able to fly around his head?
Yeah. Yes,
All right.
you can. I'm going to say on that 30, you get that idea.
All right, because my original plan was to just land on his head and start wailing, but then I was like, I got to make sure that it doesn't look like it would eat me.
So you can definitely use the updrafts in order to fly around him. And describe how you look now.
Yes, that was going to be my next thing. So Bubbles walks out in a what looks to be like an actual military uniform. It almost looks armored, although you know that as a monk she does not need it. But it looks very functional for combat, something that Bubbles has never worn before. I guess with the exception of the Lucha outfit. She's got on a helmet that her little horns can pop through. and it almost at the front looks like a crown of writhing octopus tentacles. She comes out, and then as Fester breaks through the shield, says his one-liner. Bubbles takes one of the bells that she's been keeping on her, rings it, and a thunderclap erupts, and a bright flash appears. And standing where Bubbles now stood is someone who looks like Bubbles, but is significantly taller.
Oh.
Bubbles is now a large creature. So instead of being including with the stilts, which also double in size, she is now between 10 and 11 feet tall. Her front horns have grown and are now far more intimidating. And it looks like she is taking this fight seriously for once.
Hot
Hell
damn.
yeah.
Do your thing, Bubbles.
So Bubbles is going to... Let's see here.
Also, if you're normal, like, step of the wind nonsense, you'd be able to make it up there real easy.
Yeah. It sounds like this is a good thing that Bubbles has flaps combined with a monk. It just makes sense.
Yep.
So let's see here. Bubbles is going to launch herself from the platform of the ship. And I guess Bubbles is going to maneuver herself as best as she can with the wind, and is going to start by whacking at his nose.
All right. Roll me them attacks. By the way, getting up to his nose, even though you have the wind to assist you, blowing you around, is going to be a full move on your part, or at least
that's okay.
A dash on your part to get to his nose.
Oh, okay. In
you
that
can pop
case,
him in the chin with your full movement.
Oh, so the distance of where we are, so we're below his face, so I'm riding the wind up, and so his nose is a full action away, whereas his chin is just half an action.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay. I am going to dash as a bonus action and spend a key point.
Okay.
And get to his nose. Because I don't like the look of his nose.
All right. Good on you.
And I'm going to do my 2 attacks.
All right. Roll it.
Give me a second here.
Attack 1 and attack 2.
First one's a 25.
That hits.
All right. That is 13 slashing damage and 16 radiant.
All right. And your next one?
It's rolling really high right now.
23.
Hits again.
Which is a 13 slashing and a 12 radiant.
All right. And all together, how much is that? Or do you have you don't have any other attacks, do you?
Oh, Connar.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Connar. I have other attacks.
Okay.
I am going to action surge,
Yeah.
and I'm going to attack him again.
All right.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does not hit.
All right. How much is that bardic inspiration?
It is a D10, I believe now.
All right.
Actually, so, how much is it? If you could correct me, because I did update it on your sheet.
How much is what?
Bardic inspiration.
It hasn't been updated.
It has been.
Regardless, what does it show on your thing while I look it up in the class list?
I'm level 15, so it should be a D12.
All right. Show, can you roll me a D12?
Yeah.
If it... Okay. Now it hits.
it's
a 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, they rolled a 12.
Roll me... So how much damage is all of that together?
Oh, Connar, it's an action surge. Bubbles has another attack.
Oh, okay. One more, please.
All right, 15 doesn't hit.
Okay.
So altogether, that is 38 radiant damage, and 34 slashing damage.
72 total.
We in our research, the radiant damage was supposed to affect him more than normal slashing, which is why I separated.
So upon hitting him,
I'm
with
assuming
the
the slashing is probably reduced and the radiant is just normal.
So this time around, Bubbles,
Mm-hmm.
and upon using this, and do remember you did get a big sword upgrade.
Yes.
Thanks to Whizbolt.
Yeah, that's the radiant damage, isn't it?
Yeah, it was the radiant damage, and he might have done some other things, because it looks like your sword's actually cutting through just fine. However, something also disheartens you. The radiant damage that you do, yes, it sears his skin, but it's not as harmful to him as it used to be. So, something has happened. It's now, to put this into terms, and because you had like a fucking 30 perception check, I'm gonna let you in on one last little thing. Radiant damage is no longer a vulnerability of his. However, it still hurts him for full damage, even if it isn't godly.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Especially considering I'm pretty sure he's immune to poison damage, so I'm okay with the upgrade.
All right. So it's time for... So describe this hit for me real quick, or would you like me to?
No, I can do it. So Bubbles jumps off, jumps into a gust of wind, spreads her arms in a way that allow her to soar. You can tell that through her control of ki and careful maneuvering, she's able to rise up very, very quickly. Gets to just above the nose and then does a twirl into where each of the swords slashes, and that as she turns, it goes and it kind of lags behind her as she spins like kind of like a corkscrew, slashing into the different parts of his nose as she sails around it.
All right, so you start cutting up his nose.
The bardic inspiration is Bubbles singing along, saying, "This is my way."
Man, where's my Naruto Frank Sinatra AMV?
Exactly.
So, Bubbles, you soar up leaving 3 giant slashes in his nose. And his eyes, his weird chameleon-like eyes, sort of narrow in on you.
Good. I've got more tricks up my sleeves.
And it is his turn. So just... Oh, wait, was there anyone after them? No, it is Fester's turn. So, Fester... I
forgot one thing. I was supposed to roll an extra d6 of damage on my first hit because I got bigger.
Oh, go ahead and do it.
It's just slashing damage. Oops,
Okay.
that's not what I want. No, that's not what I want either.
One day you'll get what you want.
All right, 1 extra damage. Record it. It's very important.
Yep.
It's a very powerful ability. 1 extra damage.
So you see it cut open. Is these giant slashes you've torn into him. With this fuchsia, purpley, magenta blood, just sort of like this weird tie-dye of those 3 colors, blood splurting out, all glowy and weird. And then you see these black and white chains sort of start to stitch them back together, just sort of jutting out and just pulling the outer skin back into place. And he says, he lifts up one of his hands and extends a finger. And out from his finger juts out these long rubbery arms with claws at the end of them, with the typical teeth and claws, and sharp bits sticking out of them. And he's using his Festerous Slam, where 5 targets, just shooting out like a Gundam missile barrage, going for... First, let's do it, and he says to you all, I can see why the big boys are going after me, but I don't get why little Bubbles over here at the child. I don't bother with Adrian's show are even going to do this. No one's going to thank you at the end of the day for this. You guys are nothing.
Bubbles is like, I live on this world. Like, I don't want you to it'd be an inconvenience. I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing it for me.
Bubbles, I'm assuming a 33 hits.
Well, actually, I do have something to deal with it, but I'm gonna allow this one.
That is a total of, and then 1 for Boros, 1 for Veza, and 1 for Gundor. So boom, boom, boom. Oh, let me roll it normal, actually. So, oh boy, I need to mark down.
Welcome to the final boss, everybody.
Yep.
Man, this boss doing numbers.
He's doing numbers. Oh, and you know what? He gets 1 more. I forgot about it. Let's be nice to Juan. Juan, here you go. Enjoy.
I don't wanna.
So I'm assuming a
You
31 hit.
don't wanna?
Juan, you
Can I
take
kill him,
28
yeah?
plus 18 damage. That's a total of, I believe,
36, God.
Yep.
That's a lot of damblage.
Yep. So just this sort of stretchy arms just come out from the tip of his finger, this sort of carrying out at you in a Gundam missile barrage, just punch, punch, punch.
He'll stretch his arms out just for you.
And then he swirls his finger, pulling them all back into his body. And that's his turn. Next up is Juan and Johan.
We're still on top of the airship, right? We never moved.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent.
Brother.
Brother.
I believe it is time for one of our ultimate moves.
Oh, yes, the moves, the ultimate moves, the moves to deal with the clown guy. That move.
I reach out my hand. Join me, brother.
Yes. It is time.
So, are we positioned above where we need to be?
Yeah. The ship is sort of like near his ear right now.
We're near his ear.
Yeah, you're kind of riding around his head at the moment.
Aw.
You could definitely try to. You can definitely get a good angle if you're trying to hit him in the balls, which I'm assuming you are.
I wasn't actually.
They wanted to do the fall damage.
Oh
no! I know. No, he knows that. He knows that.
I know this.
We had a whole
It's just
half
that,
an episode.
it's just that I
establishing
imagine we'd be more higher for a headshot.
I think you guys should chuck something at him this turn, and then the next turn the airship will probably be high enough to do it.
Are we ascending?
You guys are ascending. You could do your step of the wind to jump further or whatever.
I had to bring Juan with me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The bit that I thought you guys were gonna do was you're gonna be like, let's fuse, and you start doing like the fusion dance.
And by the way,
and then you end it with just one of you on the other one's shoulders.
Yeah, falling 200 feet would be like hitting his shoulder.
Listen,
kinda.
Listen. Okay, where is everyone stationed right now?
Everyone's on the ship. Everyone's on the airship. Adria and Sho.
Okay.
Are sort of hidden in the back.
I have the most useless idea ever, Martin. Are you ready? So what if we did exactly what we were going to do, but instead we went for his pinky toe and gave him like the worst stub toe of his life.
That literally happened to me the other day.
Would I be
My toe still hurts.
So,
look, if I come down with my flaming chainsaws while I'm doing that, could I potentially cut off his pinky toe?
Anything is worth a try.
You know, really, I don't know what he looks like underneath the robe from where that little V part ends.
Can we see his feet?
Connor, give us the clown's feet pic.
This question.
Does the clown have toes? Yes or no?
Listen, because you denied us one thing, we gotta go for another.
You can go for the shoulder.
A tendril sort of whip up from the cloud, which you assume might be a toe.
Oh man, how?
It gets them clown shoes. What's in them, bad boys?
I don't know, man. Tentacles just ain't the same.
Go for the eye shot on the shoulder neck.
His eye gauge that he has.
Nah,
go for the jugular.
Listen, we too stupid for that. We gotta go something better.
Yeah, I think you guys are just gonna be like, we're not high enough yet, and then you're just gonna chuck.
Oh no, that's the other idea I had. Wait, we're not high enough yet. Let's wait, and we're just standing there. It's like we have to wait. Yes.
Like, is there like a barrel or something they could chuck?
No, we literally just don't. We literally just don't even move. We just give up our turns. It's like we wait. We wait. Oh, okay, Martin. Would you be okay with just like
Yeah.
yeah? We're going.
I'm good with that.
We're giving up the turns. We're waiting.
Welcome
All
to the
right.
final battle, everybody.
Welcome to the final battle.
Listen, this just means we can take our turn before literally anyone else next cycle.
I guess. I don't think that's actually in the rules, but I guess. Will
No, I
Connar
mean, like,
allow it?
Well, yeah, no.
I'll allow it. It's their turn.
Well, so I guess the question is does the ship move last? Because if the ship moved last on a turn, then it would still be this round that the ship moved. Then they could have their readied action to jump and attack. That would be a rules lawyer official way to have it set up.
Connar, listen. All I want to know is like by the time the end of this initiative round ends, are we going to get high enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to hold your action to do that, be my guest.
That's all I need to know. All right, Skip's up next.
All right, Skip. I already told you what he'd probably do first.
Laser fist, correct?
Yeah, eight of. Actually, it would be 6 technically. He can. He's gonna fury of blows with them.
Fury of blows. Okay.
Yeah.
There are going to be a lot of attacks.
First is the sock of Bopham, and then
2 unarmed.
And then his normal unarmed strikes.
So.
And he goes into his trance state as well.
Trance charge. Okay.
Nearly rolled a 1 apparently.
No, he rolled a 2.
He rolled a 2.
Yeah, I said nearly rolled a 1.
Okay.
So that first one's a miss and 2 unarmed strikes.
Just to clarify, it was a 13.
Yeah,
he's gonna action surge basically this first round to try to do as much damage as possible.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah. So now he can do 1 more unarmed strike and then do 2 more as his Fury of Blows.
All right. So we got 1 socket bomb, 2 unarmed strikes, 2 more, and then 1 more.
Yeah.
All right. Connar, which of these hit?
Everyone over 20.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Does math look right?
Rolled 3 7s in a row. That was interesting.
Yeah, no, man, that's
Let me look at.
Guys, monks aren't good. Just want to let you guys know.
Yeah. Grand total for everyone, it was a 9 and 3 7s in damage.
Oh no, like that, like for a 1d10, we rolled.
I forgot. He gets to add 3 extra d4 to each one.
All right then.
So it's the trance damage. Add that another.
I'll just roll 4 d4s.
Isn't it 12 d4? Because you said 3 per hit, right?
Is it 3 per hit?
How many d4s is it, Connar?
How many d4? It's 3 d4s per hit. So if you hit,
roll 12 d4.
12 d4. Roll it.
All right. Let me just get the.
Oh, and because he's in trance, he gets another hit, another strike. I forgot about that.
Okay, the 32.
So another arm strike.
That hits.
25.
And then you get to add another d4 to that.
3d4. 2 more.
Oh, right.
Hey.
My bad. Sorry for making you do more math.
It's okay.
Math.
32, 35, 37, 38. 38 plus 21. 68, 69.
Nice.
78. Or I should actually just put it all down. And I typed in 80. What the heck?
Good job. I don't know.
All right.
Calculator says 80. I missed a number somewhere. I am saying this because there's a lot of numbers and there's going to be a lot of dead air otherwise.
So, wait, 80?
I believe so. 3 7s, plus 9, plus the 32, plus 12.
No, that's 80. That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
Plus 1,
So
plus 3,
Skip-
plus 2.
So Skip isn't as bad as you thought he was. All radiant damage.
Granted, a lot of that was, becoming a god.
Yeah. So Skip, just a flurry, a Gatling gun of just these fists of light, these blue light fists just come out and start peppering Fester's cheek as the airship makes turns the corner around Fester's head. Next up is Ashter. So what does Ashter do?
That's an amazing question.
Ashter, well, I'll tell you what they do. They're gonna.
Do you want me to play as Ashter? Was that not established?
Actually,
I don't think
I
we
have-
actually established.
I have something.
Okay.
Ashter is going to cast Sunbeam at 6th level. And Fester has to make a silly Constitution saving throw
Ooh, woo.
or take that damblage.
Take that, damn blade.
And, well, he only takes half.
Take
Alright.
half that damn bledge.
So half of 32 is 16.
That it is.
All right. And now it's Max's turn. What does Max do?
Yay. So, Max, as far as I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, he's not actually on the ship, yes?
No, you see another airship fly, a smaller one, come out from amidst the midair fighting, heading straight towards Fester.
Well, that's what we see. Danny is inside of it, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Max-
I see glass and chaos and gunfire everywhere.
Yeah.
Things I do for good pay.
What
So,
does Max do?
so you see this small plane come out from the woodwork amidst all the chaos of angels and demons and ships flying everywhere, and it goes straight towards the giant clown that is Fester. Passes just besides Adria, going towards the ear, or going along the left-hand side of Fester, and all of a sudden you see, in all that chaos that is Fester's just shadows and everything, you suddenly see a faint glimmer of light coming from behind his many eyes and mouths along the throat.
Yeah.
I cast Wall of Light inside his throat. So
Okay.
for
What does he have to roll?
Oh, I don't have the thing anymore. Shoot. I had to rearrange some things on my setup for recording this episode because for some reason audio is both spiking and stuttering for me. I hope your recording is doing okay, Connar.
My recording is fine.
Yeah, I imagine we sound fine right now. So I had to turn off some things in terms of internet. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is a Constitution saving throw. It's half damage on successful, but if it's a failed throw, well, let's see what happens.
All right.
Because maybe he'll be blinded. Oh, Connar, so the awkward thing, because of the way I did this, we don't actually have the original caster's DC, the spellcasting stats. Should we just do like an average 12 or something?
I'm gonna say average 15.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
What kind of save is it?
Constitution.
Okay,
whoa. Hold up a second here. Don't be thanking Connar, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, his Constitution save is stupid high.
Well, yeah, but I'm thanking him because I think that's technically max without proficiency bonus. And
yeah.
Anyway, continue. Just do it.
Yeah. So, how much damage is it?
Roll the Constitution first.
21.
Okay. Because I don't actually have the spell, so rolling dabblage. 14. It would be halved to 7. He is not blinded, but it also stays there. So now he has this weird glowing light in his throat, burning him from the inside. Because all you need to do to get hit by this is just to be in this 60-foot... Wait. The wall can be up to 60 feet long, 10 feet high, and 5 feet thick. The wall blocks line of sight, but creatures and objects can pass through it. It emits a bright light out of 120 feet and dim light for an additional 120 feet.
All right.
Anything in the area must take a con throw. So for basically 120-foot spherical radius, Fester will get hit by this thing.
All right. And
am I able to do anything else? Because my movement and stuff is.
You had your missile reaction if you want to do it.
Is it reaction?
Yeah, he has to make a dex save, DC.
Wouldn't I need to react, or is it just?
It would cost your reaction if you wanted to do it, or actually no, it was a bonus action. That's right.
I'll do the bonus action missile.
Yeah, bonus action missile.
Bonus action missile.
It's a dexterity attack. Basically, it's just your straight dex against his AC, and it misses.
All right.
The missile goes wide.
All right, no arguments about sneak attack.
He starts screaming, and his tongue whacks away the missile.
All right, and I continue flying like around the side,
and he's gonna use one of his legendary actions to dispel. Oh, it hurts. I'm just fucking with you. Be gone. And he clicks his tongue, and the light sort of dissipates out. Because he's rude. He's just a rude, nasty boy.
Max is sitting there on his seat with a couple of guys manning the ship with him. One of them is cackling, and then as they continue flying, you see a guy just fall off the ship.
Max used his reaction to no.
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! What happened here? Shit! All right, that's my turn.
Eats that guy, and he gets more strong. He gets more powerful. That's what happened.
1 point.
Yep. Oh boy.
I could wait. Would the fall damage count?
God.
I will sacrifice my turn if it counts. I will sacrifice my next turn if you let that count.
I'll allow it. Roll me. He only falls 100 feet though, hitting an eye.
So would that be a 10d6?
Yes.
I forgot the R. 30.
All right.
Remember,
And
Max is one of the bad guys too.
All right. And next up is Dice. The ship is turning around and you're at the tip of the other ear. And Dice is going to make two big swings at the ear as it floats by. He gets to a high part of the ship, like the crow's nest, and he swings that sword. And does it go?
I don't see. Up there we go.
Yep. It hits once. And because it's technically a god weapon, it does full damage. At least for the piercing, slashing, bludgeoning part of it. The acid is halved. So it's a total of 19 damage.
Huzzah.
All right. So he makes a slash towards the ear. Fester goo flies out. And the ship, next up in the initiative is Veza. Veza turns into her big frightening dragon form. This gold monstrosity with black feathery wings. She flies up above the ship. Does anyone want to ride? And Dice uses the rest of his mood to jump on. And so does Skip. Do Juan and Johan want to get onto the dragon? Do you want to use?
Aren't they readying
I think
their
they've
action?
got a plan.
Yeah.
We got a plan. We're gonna stick. Like, don't worry, we'll be fine. As we stand there, just
We've been giving this a lot of thought.
All right.
As we just continue standing there, waiting for the airship to slowly ascend.
So, and while on the back, she is going to roll. She has 2 breaths I have saved up for her using her own nonsense. And she is going to use her sun breath.
It's very bright.
Yep, so she just fires a laser right at Fester's forehead, scraping across it. And it does 63 damage, leaving a searing mark on his head. And next up is Boros. Boros, who can now fly and whatnot. I mean, thanks to his magic boots. He stomps, gets in the horse stance and just sort of power bombs over with his pulling out his big hammer, which has 2 sort of giant faces on each end of this giant double-sided sludge hammer looking thing. It looks like it's almost it almost looks like it's too big that I have a hard time, even you guys would have a hard time wielding it. But it's perfectly sized for him. And he's going.
And Bubbles.
I'm sorry, what?
And Bubbles. It's perfectly sized for Bubbles.
Perfectly sized for Bubbles now. Boros is going to fly up and use his big maul to hit
The Impactor.
the Impactor. Both of those hit, and both of those do full damage. So he just comes out swinging, giving Fester a hit across the on the forehead. One going straight down and one going straight up. So far these kind of have been the force enough is actually enough to move his head a bit. Up and down.
It's all them their godly powers.
Mm-hmm. That's just its moving effect only working on his head, though. The rest of him is much too big. And finally, just real quick, he's going to target, the ship moves right above Fester's head, and Fester, leans his head, up to look at it, and then turns, using his last legendary action of this turn, to use his, Blight Breath on Veza, Skip, and Dice. So Dice needs to roll a con save. And fails.
Ben, you're playing Skip, right?
Can you roll a con save for Skip, please?
Yes, sir. Give me.
And let me roll one for Veza.
Yeah.
Let's roll it. Yeah, Veza's. So Skip, Veza, and
Dice and Skip got hit.
Yeah, Dice gets hit for the full 63. So Fester, where do you think you're going? And he just, and this nauseous fume, and it almost looks like the fume is even writhing with souls inside of it. This dark purple and black fume bursts out and covers Veza, Skip, and
Dice.
And they are poisoned until the end of their next turn.
Not Veza.
Except for Veza. Veza's fine.
Veza rolled a 29. The other two rolled a 10 and a 6.
However,
bad time.
You guys, the ship is right above, right in place, Juan and Johan, for what you want to do.
Do your ready to action. Guys?
Oh, yeah. Your
action is ready. You're allowed to do the thing.
Yep.
They're busy waxing their bodies. That's why they didn't respond quickly.
Yeah, no, he's ready. Listen. Like, we're waxing our bodies with something.
Something.
With something.
I want to say just says something on the jar.
It's something petroleum-y. Possibly.
You mixed blur with blur
It's
and
like,
created this.
It's like gasoline.
Listen. Simply put, if we can burn up just enough on terminal velocity, we'll deal extra fire damage.
Oh yes, of course, the extra fire damage. Heard him bad.
But brother, where will we get fire?
Terminal velocity, brother. Simple sign.
Well, no, I meant Juan did it, but Juan has the flaming chainsaw blade.
He's just holding it. Like,
One gives the answer that terminal velocity will ignite them while holding a flaming chainsaw.
All right.
Oh, we're gonna kill these two. We're gonna kill these two so fucking hard.
All right.
Okay.
God.
Yeah, we like to perform our ultimate move. As
Yeah.
we get together, we join hands, and together, both Juan and myself jump off the airship onto towards Boros. Or no, not what do I say?
Fester.
Boros Fester. I'm so used to Boros being the bad.
Well, you guys are like yelling at Boros as you're falling, being like, "We're coming to help." You're
Right.
going in the same direction as them.
Boros, we're coming. As like
Don't worry, boss. We got.
we start now, and then as we start burning up in terminal velocity, as we essentially missile ourselves towards him, and upon impact, we utter the title of the ultimate move in 3, 2, 1. Super Smash
Super
Bros.
Smash Bros.
How are
Oh
you
my
not
God.
How are you not paying attention to
Oh
me?
my
How
god!
are you not paying attention to me, Martin?
No,
I-
I think that
I
might
was
be
trying
Discord.
not to step over it. Okay.
All right.
It could just be Discord.
Roll your attacks, both of you. You got one attack.
Okay.
One attack roll this round. Make it count.
Just a D20.
It's just
Plus
your
strength?
normal weapon attack
Okay.
rolls. Whatever your weapon attacks roll.
So flaming. Okay, so I'm.
Can I not? I can't use.
Yeah.
I can't use key for flurry of blows.
No, not for this
Okay.
one. So good news.
Yeah.
Here's what happens. You know how you
Yeah.
guys said it out of sync?
Yeah.
Brother, are you ready? Yes. Yes. Juan lies. And Johan, you grab your brother. Juan, you're surprised by this. You weren't really sure what the plan actually was. And both of you fall at least 200 feet as Fester's looking up at you.
Can I use sandals of speed to increase my descent?
It's already like 200-foot fall right here.
I don't think
Yeah,
it changes anything.
Yeah.
But can I?
Sure, it doesn't do anything. Juan, roll me 20d6. Johan, roll me 20d6 and roll the damage for your Icebreaker Model Fist.
20d6. Okay.
Both of you.
Let's see the numbers.
Oh man, I almost had that. I almost had that ass backwards. I would have rolled 6d20.
Or what is it again? 20.
20D.
20d6
Yep.
Oh, God.
/R 20d6.
D6.
Johan did add a space. Johan did 68 to the fall damage.
Oh, almost the best number.
And
And
an
then-
extra 11 bludgeoning and 4 cold on top of that.
Yep.
Martin, you need a space between the /R.
Oh.
Yeah, it's slash,
Yeah.
then R, and then 20d6.
Yeah, /R,
Yes.
then the other thing.
On, big whammy, big whammy.
/R, /first.
Slash first.
Damn. I don't know how this works. Brother, how do you roll? What
You guys are twins!
68 damage.
They
Okay.
both rolled 68 damage on that fall damage.
Fucking incredible.
Okay, so both of you take 68 damage, by the way.
Like,
As you
and
fall
like, don't-
200 feet.
Hold up a second. Ben takes less. He's a monk.
He didn't.
They
He
reduce
didn't use
fall
flame.
damage?
We went over
I
this.
asked him about this. We went over this.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
holding
you're
on.
saying that in order for him to deal that fall damage, he would. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because like we're holding on to each other, and so therefore, his weight is also bringing me down the same speed. I thought we put a lot of thought into this.
All right,
Also-
perfect.
Also, slow fall is a reaction, so
Yeah.
he
Oh yeah, that's
decided
true.
not
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
So you guys use your full action to do this dumb bullshit.
It works.
And it works because you two make essentially a crater on
And we're
Fester's nose.
And we're still like standing in our normal character our poses.
Except you guys are standing in your character poses. Juan, however, is upside down. And as you do so, the vibration just sort of shivers up you, and random bursts of blood come out as you both take 68 damage.
I've already accounted for that.
Okay.
Um,
That is a lot
All
of
right.
damage.
Bubbles is like, "Hey, how's it going?" Standing right next to you.
This flying by.
Yeah.
and like we're doing fantastic. We're doing fantastic.
Finally,
You know
it's Dinorma's turn.
That would be me playing as Dunorma with my Nat 1 initiative.
Hooray!
All right. I did not go over all of this enough, but I will now empower someone.
Who are you empowering?
That is a good question, Connar. Right now, because of everything that's going on and the way everyone has been landing their hits, I will give the +3 to Boros. Actually, I will give the +3 to
Is it gonna be
the dragon.
the dragon?
Because it's a big honking dragon.
Okay.
I didn't expect to be doing this, and I didn't study
Fine.
this.
No, I think not knowing what that actually does, I think Boros, the dragon, and Skip are the most important people to be empowering.
Yeah, I'm doing it
Yeah.
With the exception, of course, of Bubbles, who is actually the most important, but I don't think she'd empower Bubbles.
Bubbles empowers themselves.
But yeah,
Exactly.
I'm empowering Veza the dragon right now, and that's all I can do, right? It was one thing per turn. Yeah.
Yep. Also, Ash, I'm going to add this to it. You sort of look for your doggy companion.
Okay.
They're riding the dragon.
Hell, oh God, I just choked on my own spit. Hell yeah.
They just showed up there. And so it is your turn. The dog can use the help action if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
And that would cost your bonus action. And then
Okay.
if you choose to do it like that, or if you had something else in mind, you can do that instead.
Mm-hmm.
But I need a performance roll out of both of you again.
All right.
Adria made it.
That's a
Sure.
goofy 20.
Whoa.
Yeah, both of you do it. And roll me. Who's reading the next line of the Outcast song?
I guess I'll go for it.
It's the next. It's the next 4.
Okay.
Starting, I've lived a life that's full.
I now forgive me. Call me a fake Italian if you will, but I don't know the full melody.
I'll sing it. I'll sing it with you. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Oh God.
It's going to be
why
a
are we?
clusterfuck.
Yeah, why are we actually singing
One.
this?
1, 2, 3. It's the final battle. That's why.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, go. I've lived
Lived a
life
life that's full.
full.
I
I've
traveled each and every
every
highway.
highway. And more, much more.
Much more.
I did it. I did it my way.
This is okay.
And,
Cool.
and
This is the
show,
worst.
yep, show. Do you have someone you want to use bardic inspiration on?
Mayhaps in post, just because this is the final battle and we want it to be as cool and epic as possible. Maybe in post we can have me and Piff can record clean takes of the performance.
Are
Oh my
you?
God. I am fine with doing this, Danny.
Is
Ash.
Athena okay with this? Because something tells me Athena might have some conniptions.
I'm
mean-
just over here, head in my hands, barbecue sauce on my titties. Just sitting here.
Up to you. I think it could be fun.
We will
Look,
decide
dude,
this later.
Dude, are both of you able and or willing to drink alcoholic beverages?
Yeah. They finally made alcohol for girls with the release of Mountain Dew Baja Blast,
Baja
but with
Blast.
alcohol.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Drink like 5 of those and then record it.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
And now with this cover of my way.
Show. Do you want to use a bardic inspiration on another friendo?
Yeah, who needs it?
It helps Bubbles. Bubbles got an extra head in.
Does Bubbles want it again?
Oh, look, I'm never going to turn down a buff.
Okay, take it.
If someone else is planning something really cool, all what I'm going to really be doing is attacking.
Juan is planning on how to get up.
Yeah, give it to Bubbles.
Yeah, you could buff us actually.
I was going to say the other option is to maybe give it to Ash, so that way, in case something bad happens on the
they
next
fail.
performance check, you can buff it.
It's not a bad idea.
Mm. Yeah, that's not bad.
Do we want to do
And
that
you guys
instead?
are singing together, so thematically it makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to
And
do
then I
that
don't feel
instead
bad
then?
for hoarding the buffs, but I will definitely hoard the buffs if allowed.
Yeah, I think giving me a buff might be good. Just to balance the playing field a little bit, because I only have a +5 performance, whereas I know yours is higher.
It's +15 apparently.
Jesus.
It is.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah, no,
it's 15,
you know what?
because
You
I'm
know
a
what? No,
bard.
that makes sense. That makes sense. I remember when I was playing Roberto, them stat checks got like real fucking funny.
Yeah. So
The big
all right.
funny
So let's go
numbers.
into Adria.
Yes, going to Adria.
All right.
Hell yeah.
So, you wink at Adria like, "Yeah, girl, you got this." And Adria feels inspired.
Adria looks even more determined as she's belting out the lyrics.
Next up, Gundor is going to trying to help out more from atop his tower, is going to cast Fairy Fire on Lefester. And it's not a good save, but dexterity is actually Fester's oh yeah, no, you would have to net one this. Well, we'll see. And the fairy fire surrounds Fester's head, and Fester shakes it off.
I was gonna say like a weird like flesh thing comes out with just the lips and it just blows.
Yeah.
And you just hear amongst the chaos, the singing, and the winds blowing. Which, by the way, with the microphone, you can hear it over, and a mouth appears to blow the fairy fire away from the side of his head, and then disappears. I will say, upon the second batch of lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
Fester's eyes actually begin to go wide. And he said, "You sneaky bastards." And his smile gets very big. Next up, Bubbles.
All right, guys. I'm sorry I deceived you. This isn't Bubbles' final form.
Oh?
Bubbles is going to use their bonus action, and Bubbles takes out another bell to pair with the other one, puts both of them in their ears, and hits the other bell. A ring can be heard over even the sound of the storm, and it seems almost as if the bell is part of the storm. And Bubbles' eyes begin to glow with arcane energy. Her horns grow slightly even larger, and small little thunderclouds start to appear around the horn, circling up and resting right above them. And Bubbles enters a state into where she can kind of see the future. Doesn't say much more after that, so I'll leave that up to you. But it does give me cool abilities that are a nice thing to use now that Bubbles is no longer the target.
Mhm.
Oh, darn it, I forgot something that I could do. Actually, never mind, that wouldn't have made sense. Okay. So now, Bubbles is going to attempt to keep hitting his face. This time, Bubbles is going to be targeting flesh outcroppings and weird flabs that she thinks that she can cut away, seeing as the other ones were slowly fusing back together. She wants to basically, like, curve out flesh like a spoon, and then use the fact that she can kind of, like, whip the flesh with the thing in order to fling it away. So
All right.
instead of just allowing him to, like, seal back up, she wants to literally be like, and I'm assuming since these are, like, people, like, literally basically cut people out of his flesh and throw them off into the distance.
All right, roll me your attacks.
So let's see here. 21 hits.
Yep.
All right. And 24 hits.
Yep.
So that is a total of 17 slashing damage and 18 radiant for this turn.
All right, 17 slashing, 18 radiant.
And and then that will end Bubbles' turn.
All right, and it's Fester Blester Gigante. Okay. Time to be mean.
Oh no.
You
I
already
need-
were.
Aren't
Everyone.
you tired of going apeshit though? Don't you want to be nice?
No. Everyone except for Adria and Show. By the way, but at this point the ship has moved away from the head. And I need Boros needs Boros is gonna make one. Boros, Veza, Dice,
Skip.
Skip, Bubbles, Juan and Johan. And yeah, that's it.
Because I'm
Roll me
flying
here.
around.
Yep. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy, is this the thing?
This is This is the Mind Pulse.
The thing, TM.
The thing.
Uh-oh.
Roll
Oh,
me.
no.
Charisma, wisdom saving throws here. Remember, Juan and Johan, you do have your aura of protection bullshit. So you have a +5 to. Well, it's already added to Juan's roll. Add a +5 to Johan's roll.
You
I'm
said
gonna-
this was a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
Vez is gonna actually ignore that first roll. Oof.
I'm sorry, wisdom?
Yep.
Ooh, owie.
Oof.
Did I get something else on top of this?
Yeah, you got a +5.
I have
Yeah,
advantage.
From what?
Oh no, actually no. Never mind. I was reading this wrong. I was reading my Elven accuracy wrong.
Okay.
Whenever I have an advantage on an attack roll. No, my bad. Forget about that. So I have +5, so that's 18.
Yep. Boros is going to use one of his legendary resistances to make his save.
Actually,
Oh wait.
can I?
Mhm.
I don't think this is good enough of a wisdom save because it's a 3 out of 20. I want to use a key point to reroll again.
3 out of 20. Too much water.
Go ahead.
There we go. I'm happy with a 33.
Yeah. So the only ones who succeed are. Oh, and can you roll skips, please?
Yes, sure. Wisdom.
Yes. All right. Good for Skip.
He's a
Skip
monk.
or-
Wait, he's a monk 18. He's a level 18 monk. Doesn't he have he doesn't have diamond soul? He does.
Yeah, he does.
Wait,
Boros-
no, wait, hold up a minute.
Diamond
has
Soul.
he has to have he has proficiency in this, so that means
Yeah,
like,
he's good. Yeah.
No, I mean-
So
no,
yeah,
that means you're missing like 6 on that.
I think it's already been put in because it's already checked off on the sheet. If
No,
it's not already,
it was only 2. It was only the 2. I'm checking them off now.
okay.
Yeah, no.
So- Okay,
Yeah.
so Boros, and Veza, Skip, and Johan succeed. Bubbles.
Is actually not going to matter because at the beginning of Bubbles' next turn, Stillness of Mind will kick in and it will end. Bubbles is already gone on this turn.
All right, Bubbles.
So Bubbles is affected, so Bubbles can't do like any reactions against him until the beginning of Bubbles' turn, and it will take Bubbles' action to get rid of it, but it's like an automatic end one charmed or frightened.
Yep. So, Johan, you see your brother's eyes begin to glow, that fuchsia magenta glow. And the usual calm smile turns into an apathetic frown.
Oh no.
Skip on
No.
the back of Veza looks over to Dice, and Dice looks weak, and Carmilla the dog looks over as Dice's glasses begin to glow that same color. Bubbles, your eyes glow that pink and magenta fuchsia glow as well. However, they flicker. So Bubbles, you take 30 damage.
Oh yeah.
So-
Basically, Bubbles can end it before Bubbles can do anything else. So it's just unfortunate that it'll take up Bubbles' action.
Dice is also looking rough. And Veza.
Yeah.
Veza's looking. Veza's more than halfway there. Living on a prayer, if you will.
All of the music references.
Um.
Who knows if
So-
this will work?
Yep. Next up in the initiative. Juan and Johan. Juan.
Yeah.
You the first thought to your mind is, Fester, this guy needs me. I would do anything for him. Anything for him. Johan,
Yes. Yes.
you have options. You can attempt to hit your brother.
Yes.
Try to snap him out of this. Maybe it'll work. Who knows?
If I
I don't.
No, it's simple. It's simple. I'm not gonna do that at all. I have the one thing I know can break him out.
Uh-huh.
The friendship bracelets.
Oh boy. Remind us what the friendship bracelets do.
Oh, they do nothing that would help.
Oh,
This
okay.
is purely sentimental.
Yeah, no, they're just friendship bracelets, Connar.
No, actually, they do have interesting things regarding sharing an HP pool and such, but
Yeah.
it's more so just like I'm not using any of this. I'm just going like, actually, do you remember?
Roll me a persuasion.
With advantage? Because sentimental value?
I'll allow it with advantage.
Yes.
You do have to beat a 20.
Oh no!
Oh no.
This is sad.
Oh no!
Johan, your brother Juan. Juan.
Yeah.
You
Remember
begin
the friendship
so-
bracelet?
you begin to just lay down on the ground, and
Okay.
little bloodborne hands start to surround you, and and begin to start pulling you in.
Oh no!
In the
Right,
void.
Okay, and hold up.
I have an idea,
Oh,
and you guys
yeah.
definitely shouldn't do this.
Oh,
Huh?
But Martin, you should look at it and be like, "No, brother, you're mistaken. The friendship bracelet means we need to go together. Lie down with me."
oh no! Make him roll
And
a
then
persuasion.
him roll a persuasion check.
No, make him roll a persuasion check against me now. Do it.
One. Roll it again. All
Oh, wait,
right.
hold up. Martin, are you gonna do this, or what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna lay down, or are you gonna?
Well,
do
my first question is, where am I being pulled into?
You're being
The
pulled
nose.
into
Flesh around you.
You're literally being
Basically,
pulled.
you've made a crater in Fester's face. Him moving his
Alright.
head back into place to follow the ship has sort of made you go tilt, like sort of, you're two little dudes in a bowl that you've created in the middle of Fester's face.
Yeah. So right now. So listen, okay,
And
Martin.
you're sinking into his face.
So Martin, you're mind controlled. Let's make a conscious choice.
Uh-huh.
What do you want to do? What are you gonna try to do?
I mean, I'm just gonna lay down and be like, I must go. Fester needs me.
All right.
All right,
Brother.
then. So,
Brother, I must go. Fester. needs me.
but brother, I need you.
As
the
a single
friendship
tear,
As I hold up the friendship bracelets.
a single
it's
tear
a-
rolls down Juan's cheek.
But
But anyway,
it does
anyway,
nothing.
Anyway, now that that's done, I'm gonna use a flurry of blows on all the bloodborne hands.
Okay. Roll me your 4 attacks, if you will. I'm gonna say that was your move action to try to convince him.
Okay, so let me read over this stuff. You can wait when you use flurry blows. You can now replace each of your unarmed attack. Okay, hand of so let's see, unarmed attack, but the hand of harm. Okay.
I will let you know that your extra damage isn't going to do much.
Listen. I wanna like obliterate these hands, and I'm gonna pick up wand.
Okay. Roll it.
And
Your 4 attack.
I use a key point for the thing.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my bad. Was it 4 regulars or was it just
4 regular.
So wait, 4 altogether or 5?
4 all together.
Okay then. 20 hits, right?
20 hits.
All right, and on top of that, we also had the where is it?
Wait.
The way of mercy, which we're dealing necrotic damage equal to 1 roll of my martial arts die plus my wisdom modifier. So if that's
you do that, don't bother rolling. It does nothing.
Okay, necrotic damage doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
All right. Regardless, using way of the mercy stuff doesn't even cost key points anymore, so it's fine.
Okay. How much damage is that altogether?
20,
32 bludgeoning,
17, 18.
23 cold. 32 bludgeoning, 23 cold.
Wait, isn't it all radiant as well? Since I'm the do I have radiant? No.
Okay. That was 1.
Okay.
Yeah, 23 cold, 32 bludgeoning.
And then
I'm attempting to pick up my brother.
Roll me one last athletics check. I'll allow it.
No.
He's really.
I don't have advantage for this.
I will say because you hit him a few times, I'll give it to you. So you managed to only get him up halfway. Your brother is heavy.
Brother. No, I ask him, brother, you're heavy. Can you lift yourself up?
No.
Alright. And that's 1 and yawn. Skip.
Just like, the no was just like
Skip is probably going to do another let's say he's going to do a nice little searing arc strike. Actually no, he's just going to do Furia blows. 1 sock of Bakbam and then the rest unarmed strike with radiant damage.
Ben, I think that's you.
Yep. Roll him for me.
Alrighty. Okay. 1 sock of Bakbam and 1, 2, 3, 4.
So the Sock Bakbam misses, but the others 1, 2, 3. Yep, and he's got he hits 3 times.
So
I'll roll him out. Don't ignore
the crit. I know.
Ignore crit.
1 more.
10. So he hits 3 times 6, 10, 14, 30.
What?
He did 30. He did 30.
All right, and you want to use another trance charge or?
I mean the trance charge lasts for a minute, I believe. So
all right.
probably until this fight ends.
Okay.
Next up is
Wasn't there like also the 3d4s?
oh, yep, you're right. Add
So,
those. That's gonna
so
be 9d4s.
all right. Sure.
Roll it.
Give me a minute.
And then it's gonna be Max's turn.
Owie.
Except it isn't, because I sacrificed my turn to throw that one dude off for a joke.
Oh, you're right. So you threw that one dude off as a joke. That's right. You murdered a man for humorous intent.
Good joke.
Yeah,
joke,
and
good
and
joke,
I'm
good
regretting the joke now. Not out of any guilt or regret, because that's not what Max is about, but because oh no, Juan. Not that
Now
he really cares thinking about anyway.
yeah. So
He just keeps flying.
Carmilla, looking at Dice,
Yeah.
and Dice looking, sort of leaning his sword onto the ground.
By which you mean
Looking
the
like he
dragon.
might or the dragon's back. Looking like he might jump next round. The dog sort of attempts to stop him. And oh boy. Dice has a negative charisma. I'm sorry. No, he has a positive wisdom modifier. That's right. So, with the help action, despite being poisoned, Dice is going to roll a normal wisdom saving throw to snap out of being mind controlled. And does it do anything? No.
Nope.
So next up, if Dice Veza is going to just try to take, oh wait, she's got a spells. That's right. Baby. She's got the big spells. And she's going to Sunburst. She's going to use her move to sort of do a maneuver where she sends everyone on her back up in the air. Just for a moment.
Yeah.
Do her Sunburst. So the back of Dice, despite being mind controlled, and Adria's dog are being tickled by this fucking blat explosion of light. And Fester needs to roll a Constitution save, which is his best save.
Oh.
He does it, but he also takes, half of 45. And let's do half of 45. That's
22.5.
22. All right, good news. Fester's looking pretty rough.
Yes.
Who's after Fester? It's Boros again.
Yay.
Oh, Boros, our good friend, our confidant.
Our good friend, the warlord.
Boros has two things he can technically do. He could attempt, as Dice gets on the back and looks like he might jump next turn. He has the choice of getting rid of the thing that killed his that's ruined his family, basically. Or saving a rando who was once a part of it. He makes the hard choice and starts hitting Fester again.
Big damage.
Yep.
Sad damage.
Yep. So, Boros, not letting this thing ruin everything again. And starts hitting. And now, it is Piff's turn. And, wait, I'm wrong. I'm
Oh.
very wrong. It's not you guys. It's Dunorma. Dunorma, what do you do?
So about Dinorma. So before we started this, I rolled my portent. I rolled an 18 and a 5. I double checked everything. Dinorma's level 15, right?
Yeah.
I get one more portent. I apologize for the mistake there. So may I roll that extra d20?
Yep.
Alrighty. It's a 15. Excellent.
All right,
'Cause-
you can give that to any roll.
Yeah, because at 14th level, there's greater portent, which means I can roll 3, and I only rolled 2 because I made a mistake.
That would have been one of those rolls. Would have been great for dice. Oh well.
I've never played a divination dude before, so
Yep,
I apologize for my
your-
screw-ups.
So you have two options for Dunorma. You can teleport the ship away or closer, or you can you do the fuck off laser blast thing.
And I was thinking of doing the big ol' laser blast thing.
All right, do it. Do it. Click it. Click it. I'll make Fester roll.
I will roll the thing. Wave beam. I shoot out from the tower. Gundor is standing on the top of the tower, and then he realizes there's a big old beam of light just spawning above him as all the spikes, the spires of the tower generates energy.
He feels like the most useless piece of shit right now. All right, anyway.
Boom. Wave beam. It's a
Oh.
DC
I mean, that's
15.
kind of how he's felt for a while.
Yeah, poor guy.
So, despite it being a shitty roll, he still makes the save. And it's a total of...
It was a 46 divided by 2, which would be 23.
Minus 23.
It was
All
a
right.
DC 15, and Fester rolled a 19.
Yep.
But yeah, there's a big old laser that just shoots out for Fester, and it gets him in the ear.
Yeah. Just making an eyeball pop.
Wait a second.
M-E-E.
Wait, I'm a dumb. I have portent. I am not
You're
used
gonna
to
make it
this.
a 2?
Wait.
You're gonna make it a 2?
I didn't roll a 2. I didn't roll. Sorry, I'm speaking away from the microphone. I didn't roll a 2. I rolled an 8 before, which still works, but I'm double checking something.
It won't make it low enough with his modifier. Or does that...
He actually did already roll an 8.
Oh, okay. I must
Better
choose to
use-
do so. I had to have done it before the roll anyway. Sorry, Nifty, for screwing up your character. I will get this right next turn.
Yep.
Except next turn, I can't do anything.
I mean, you can buff someone.
I mean, yeah, I would also, like, you can use that anytime anybody makes a roll, right? So, like, when he attacks everybody, you could theoretically save someone.
Yeah.
And
All
there
right.
were many opportunities for that.
All right.
Now I'm sad.
Next up is Adria. I'm sorry. Show and Adria. Show, sing for me. Sing for me, my little song cat.
Shouldn't they roll first?
Roll your performance as well.
Because
I
that
got
made...
a 15.
You do have your bardic inspiration,
Yeah, I'm gonna rock that off. How much does that add again?
It's a D12.
A D12.
All right.
That's a one.
Adria,
Wait.
Oh.
No, wait. So Both of them rolled a.
I'll give it to you guys.
Okay.
It's final session. I'll be nice.
Okay.
So you both now for the next part of the Outcast song, starting with regrets. Fifth.
I'm
Go.
just gonna say them.
Okay.
Regrets. I've had a few.
Had a few.
But then
And
again,
again,
too few to
not you
mention.
mentioned.
I did what I had to do.
And saw
And
it
I saw it
through
through
without
exemption.
exemption. And as you're singing together, you've noticed the third voice is singing with you. And it's Fester's voice.
What?
And you can give I'm assuming Dog is going to be helping, doing his last little bit of help before Dice might die.
Yeah, she's gonna help Dice because I don't want Dice to die.
And then Show, you have Bardic Inspiration. Who do you give it to?
I will give it to Adria again,
Cool.
Okay.
just for safekeeping.
Adria,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you want, you can use that Bardic Inspiration for Dice if you'd like, because you are aiding.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
I will be fair on that note. And
Cool.
next up, Gundor. Just sort of going, fuck it. He was better off shooting. He just unloads his crossbow 2 more times. Only 1 hit. And it only does 5 damage. So I'm gonna tell you right now how Fester's looking.
Mhm.
Out of 200 and out of 1,000, he's looking about at 292.
Wow.
So next up, it's Bubbles.
Bubbles' eyes with the arcane energy is swirling the wrong color, and it looks as if she's about to dive bomb into him, but then she stops herself. She puts her hands together, she calms down, and the storm rings her bells, and it knocks the colors back into place. I'm assuming that if I wanted to wait for the save, that's at the end of the turn, correct?
You're gonna.
Like if I pass the save, I wouldn't still have the action. The action that happens.
I'm gonna say for this, roll me the save.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be nice to you here.
I'm being.
And you're used to Fester's bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
So
Most
roll
of us
me.
here are.
Yeah. Still not enough.
All right.
So same thing happens. It's just it takes Bubbles' action to do it rather than it just happening naturally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So Bubbles is going to, as a bonus action, hide amongst the clouds. Is going to use one of their key points to stealth in order to basically be like, as the storm is rolling, is going to kind of fall into the storm, so that way Fester's many eyes cannot see her.
Okay.
And I would like to roll a stealth check.
All right. Roll it. You have to beat a 21.
Oh my gosh. I rolled a 2. I have a plus 15. So yeah, his eyes still follow Bubbles, and it fails, unfortunately.
And you're
Okay.
using Pass Without Trace?
No,
Didn't
that
we,
would require another action.
didn't we start with Pass Without Trace from last episode?
I believe we did.
That was a 27.
So Fester starts following you. His eyes are sort of like darting around, and then you disappear on him.
I completely forgot about that. I thought we were gonna. I thought because I remember talking about it,
Yeah.
but then I was like, "Oh no, we'll do that at the beginning," and then I never said it. And then
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh," but I do
Well-
actually remember now saying that we were setting that up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we set up
Also,
half of
I
our
forgot
plans
that-
and then like,
I
Yeah.
forgot that show had giblets on. Giblets. Giblets. Anyway.
The Gibless trigger.
Yep. Anyway, show should be, just if they roll below a 15, it's just treated as a 15 plus their charisma. So show's fine with their performances. Next up is Fester.
So wait, if they roll below a 15 on the die or total?
I think on the die.
All right, so that means that their minimum is 30.
Yep. Yeah, no, they're not failing the Outcast song. Adria, by the way, whenever you that first time you stuttered with the Outcast song,
Yeah.
it kind of shakes you. You're not going to feel the repercussions until after the song is done.
Okay.
Next up, Fester.
Yay.
Fester time, Fester time. Annoyed with this boy named Gundor. What does he do? What does he do?
What is the attack? I am keeping an eye out for my actual portent uses.
Fester isn't actually going to do your stereotypical attack, you see.
I see.
Annoyed by Gundor. He's just going to just use cast one of his many 9th level spells.
Uh-huh.
And he's going. Do I want him to kill Gundor or do I want him to torture him?
Here's the other thing with the portents. I don't want to mess up whatever Nifty has.
Yeah. You know what? He cast Prismatic Wall on Gundor. I'm sorry, wrong spell. Oh wait, nope, I rolled the right spell.
All right.
And Gundor.
It's a lot of data.
Yeah. So he has. I'm gonna use Fester's spell DC, which is 20. For Gundor, Gundor has to roll a Constitution save, not to be blinded, and becomes poisoned as well from. Because what he does is well, hot damn. Good news.
Hey, he did it. He rolled a 20. Not a nat
Good
one,
news
though.
for Gundor. Gundor gets surrounded by this bright rainbow prismatic wall that makes a dome around the top of the tower that he's standing on. And it just Gundor starts freaking out. It is too much for his eyes to bear. However, he's still up and at him. However,
Sorry.
Gundor's out of the fight. And before the next turn, I'm just going to cast another, use his next 3 legendary actions just to, let's add some spice here. ignore that.
Yeah.
Let's do. Um.
You got this. Yeah.
Um. Hmm. Let's.
Difficult being one guy against like 10 people, huh?
Yeah.
He is a terrible god monster with many
Yeah.
legendary actions, so
He's very done with you guys. I'm gonna make this sad.
No.
What
is it? I have a 5 portent. It turns out the 8 I was thinking of was the 18. It wouldn't have helped the other thing anyway.
Boros is flying off to the side. I'm actually going to do a nicer choice.
I mean, whatever
Boros
works.
is flying off to one side, and Boros. Okay, if Veza makes this roll, Dice and Skip are okay. He's just going to cast Meteor Swarm.
Ah. What is Meteor Swarm? That's a DC thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, you can use your good thing in order to get them to pass it.
Yeah. So Veza needs to beat a 20 on their dex save, or Dice and Show are in trouble.
Skip.
I'm sorry, Dice and Skip.
So does the portent have to be done before or after the roll? Because I thought it could be done after the roll.
From what I read, it was before. One sec.
Okay.
Starting at 2nd level, when you choose the school, glimpses of future, blah, blah, blah. When you finish, you can replace any attack roll, saving throw, or ability check made by you or a creature that you can see with one of these foretelling rolls. You must choose to do so before the roll, and you can replace a roll.
All right.
Oh, you can replace a roll once per turn.
Okay.
Okay.
So
right.
you can
what was the high number that you did?
I rolled an 18, a 15, and a 5.
Okay, so the 15 is probably good enough.
Yes, it is.
So I would use that so that way we don't risk half our party.
Yeah.
On the dragon.
Isn't it more like a quarter? But yeah. I'll do that 15.
All right. So, with that, 15. Veza's able to avoid it, and only take half damage from this. So altogether, that's 150. Veza turns to the side and catches it all on her belly. So half of 150 is 75. Boros is going to roll his frankly terrible dex save and only take half of that anyway, because he's in rage mode as well.
Oh yeah, big bad warlord Barb.
Yep. So
the barbarian.
All right. Veza isn't looking hot, but actually, let me check something with Veza. Good news. Veza's actually looking okay, because she only takes 35 damage from that meteor swarm. Boros actually takes more damage, so Boros takes a big brunt of that. And next up is Juan and Johan.
Alrighty.
This is your last chance to save brother.
Alright.
Before he gets
have him
absorbed.
roll his save first.
Roll your save.
Could you help?
if you use one of your actions,
Listen, the friendship bracelet. We already
Okay.
talked about this.
you keep pushing
Oh,
that.
What
I'll
am I
allow it.
rolling?
Roll
Listen,
me a
like,
wisdom saving throw.
give an advantage at least.
You have
Yeah,
advantage.
it's the help action.
21.
That's enough.
One. You like just sort of Undertaker style just rise up. I will allow you to make an attack.
Can we do a combo attack?
Yeah. Juan, roll your 2 attacks. You can add your smites to it.
Nice.
Here, you go once, then I go, then you go, then I go, and I'll do my flurry of blows, alright?
Yeah.
Okay, so first attack, and you said I can add.
Smites come if you actually land the hits.
Yeah.
Do they? No.
I'll
So-
allow advantage on this.
Well, I also wanted to argue the fact that we literally have to hit the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
The ground is thick, but you've
Look,
also
I
made a
don't wanna
crater
bring
to
it
the
up, But
ground.
they're also technically flanking.
Yeah.
listen, so we have advantage. So okay, that's one,
Yeah.
two more, one more.
You know,
Martin.
It's
One for
funny
Martin.
because with the whole flanking thing, he's got all those eyes, but these 2 numbskulls are right on his nose.
Yeah.
Flat
And then
nose.
I'm gonna use my flurry of blows.
Yep. Go for it.
So
So
I always
we have,
forget. It's like just 3 more.
It's 2 more.
It's 2 more.
Skip only has 3 because he's got a thing that lets him do an extra attack.
Let me look at that. I always forget what the fuck this one is.
Just roll 2 extra attacks, Ben. That's what Flurry of Blows is.
All right.
All right. So all of your attacks hit. Martin, roll both of your damages first.
All right.
And then roll your. I'm assuming you're using 2 5th level Divine Smites.
Very much, yes.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do
it, Martin.
More.
All right, and Ben, your question?
So, can I use Flurry of Blows after every attack?
No.
So
You
it's
can
just
use it as a bonus action once per turn. It gives monks a total of 4 attacks around.
All right, so I have my regular attack, my extra attack, and 2 Flurry of Blows.
Yep. So,
All right.
Martin, so you did 27 divided by half. That is.
Be ready for
13.
skip, Ben.
All right.
I did 104 total. If he takes all of that.
Okay.
He takes half of your original damage,
Okay.
but the smite damage is added together.
Okay, so that would be 757 plus. Let's see. So he takes half of the slug.
Yep. Also, he was recovering still from like the crater you're making. You made originally is slowly popping back into place.
No, like, brother, remember the ship and how the floors wouldn't break? We start hitting harder.
You guys are both crying as you're just wailing in the center here. Roll your damage, Ben.
Let's see everything. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I get anything else, or no? I don't have anything.
Wait, did you land all 4 hits?
He landed all 4 hits.
Advantage?
Oh, right.
Because like I said, we're literally hitting the fucking ground.
Yep. Roll it for me, please.
So
That's all 4.
45 bludgeoning.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Add it all together for me so I can divide it in half.
I'm not missing anything, am I?
No.
All right. So the grand total is 73 because it's 20. 12 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12 plus 6 plus 5 plus 8 plus 9. 73.
All right. So the boys do their damage.
Flurry of fists, Flurry of fists, big flaming chainsaw sword, radiant energy flying everywhere, and it's a lot of hurt, isn't it?
Oh man, can't.
Yep. Next up is Ashter, which I think he missed last round.
You
I
know,
actually want to ask. Could Juan spare some radiant energy to me, or is that just me? Or is that just something?
that would be lay on hands, I guess, or actually using the friendship bracelet.
Yep.
We could use the friendship bracelet to fucking use radiant energy.
Wait, I misunderstood. I thought you meant to heal you.
No.
I don't think you can transfer radiant damage like that.
Damn.
Also, I think, yes, we did forget Ashter last turn. I'm trying to go through.
I'm just gonna roll.
She was in the background summoning a demon.
Oh yeah.
Obviously.
It's going
That's
to.
what she did last turn. We just didn't notice.
She's trying. She gives up, and she just casts a 5th level lightning bolt this round.
Well, I thought we could have kept on going because I thought it took a couple turns. Sorry, Ben.
What about Skip's turn?
Yep, you're right.
Wasn't he right after me?
Skip. Yeah, do that for me, please.
All right, 1 sock of Bopham and 4 unarmed strikes. Actually, shouldn't you get 2 sock of Bophams since you're using extra attack?
Action Surge did that.
Yeah, Action Surge did that. So just roll me 1 sock of Bopham and then the rest unarmed strikes. Just do that for me, please.
Done.
Yeah.
And he only hits once. So roll that damage for me, please.
At least it was the socks of Bopham this time.
Yep.
And the 3d4.
Yep.
21 altogether.
Skip, what are you doing?
Look, he didn't have to do a big fight like this in like 20 years. Give him a break.
Yeah. Fester's going to attempt the dex save. Make it by 1. And takes.
Wait, make it by 1, you said?
Yeah, he made a save by 1 over the DC. Yeah, he rolled an 18. The DC.
Do
17.
Do it.
So
I have the 5. The only reason
use it.
The only reason
you're gonna
why
use it. You want to use it?
I wait. Is it just the lightning damage?
Yeah.
36. That doesn't seem worth it, honestly.
Oh yeah, maybe not.
Yeah. So if that's the case, Ashter doesn't really do much.
It would have been cool to have tiny Ashter do something, but I don't think 18 damage is gonna do it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably pretty close.
He's close, but no cigar.
What did Ashter do last turn? Or
nothing.
the turn before that? Was it like a sunbeam?
Yeah, it was a sunbeam, which she only had one.
That one did a lot.
It did a lot, but it
you only had so much.
They only have so much.
Yeah.
And,
I'm sorry, Ashter.
Look, they're like literally 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's literally a 12-year-old girl. Leave her alone. Next up is...
Why is a 12-year-old fighting this clown demon god thing?
Well,
because they tried to tell her not to, and she didn't. So,
understandable.
Dice's last charisma roll. He plops back onto his ass on the back of Veza. And oh wait, it is Max's turn. Never mind.
Oh, okay. So ship kind of flies off for a second. Shoot, it's been a hot minute. Cunning action gives me dash, disengage, hide. Okay, this could do it. Because missile, you said is missile only a bonus action?
It can be both. I'll allow you to do 2 missiles if you'd like.
Weasel.
Because I want the sneak attack.
You could use it as either or.
No, I want the sneak attack on top of it.
Okay, then I'll allow you to.
Wait, hold on.
Let me as an action.
Well, okay. Let me ask if this works. Can I fly low, away from all the eyes? Can the eyes see through the flesh cloak?
Roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
You just have to beat his perception.
Regardless of the hide action?
Yes. He's got true sight, so yeah.
25.
Yeah. You fly low, weaving in between buildings and lining up your shot.
All right, I am going to fire 2 missiles, and here's a number 1. That's a 9. I would like to re-roll that with my lucky feat.
Yes, you can.
So that is 1 lucky that I'm going to mark.
Oh, and
right
you have advantage, by the way.
Do I?
So, yeah, you're hiding. You
That's
can't see
true.
your attack.
Hang on. Let me actually re-roll this real quick then, because of the whole I didn't do the thing. 22.
Yep. That hits.
All right. So that's a 22. I didn't have to do my luck yet. And missile number 2, I'm going to turn on the advantage, and that's an 8. I'm rolling that again. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to roll I'm going to roll that one again.
Once.
Yeah. So 24.
All right, roll your damages.
Missile. So that's a 28 plus a 38.
That is 66, my dude.
All right.
All right. And then I shall roll my sneak attacks. Do I get 2? I forgot.
Just one around.
Just the 1. Okay. Sneak attack. 24.
All right.
Sneaky. Total of 90.
That's all I can do. I probably could have done a help action, but somewhere around the 60 damage range, because it does sneak attack count as a non-element in this case? I actually don't know.
It adds to whatever damage type the missile was.
Okay.
Yep. So, on that note, who's next? Dice. Moment of truth.
Come on, Dice.
Dice looks like he's about to jump off. Carmilla uses the help action to snap Dice back into place.
Grab tail.
And Bardic Inspiration is also on if you need it. He has to beat a 20.
Okay.
Let's see the roll. Oh! It's 20!
Doesn't even need the Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, wait. Ignore that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dice doesn't need the Bardic Inspiration right now. But he can definitely use it when he attacks. His glasses go back to his normal black and blue sheen, I guess. And he's like, what the fuck was I just thinking?
Carmilla biting his tail woke him up.
Yeah. Just... there's just a large dog attached to Dice's tail. Then Dice lifts his giant sword again and takes the swing twice. I'm gonna... If you want to use the Bardic Inspiration on this one... Actually, they're using the help action. I'm gonna say he hits once. So... yeah, so... Dice takes, with Vezza flying by, Dice takes another swing at Fester's cheek leaving a giant gash. And then next up, Veza.
Yay, dragon.
Veza, I'm gonna roll D6 here. See if they recharge a breath weapon. They do not. So
Darn.
she is going to make a bite and miss, a claw and hit, a claw and also hit.
I'm just imagining the alternate universe where instead of all of us working together to fight this giant clown, we're actually fighting each other. And that just sounds like an equally chaotic fight.
And Veza does a decent amount of damage to it. And I will let you know right now, it brings it out of 1,000. Fester's looking like a 98. Like, you start seeing souls start to... What the... he's singing I Did It, the Outcast song as well.
Mm-hmm.
But he's wobbly singing it. He's not, stopping while singing it, though. He's weak. The song is getting weaker.
Okay.
But he's still smiling and singing it. Next up is Boros. Boros does what he does best. Big hammer salvia. And hits 2 times for not as good as last round, but still pretty dang good. All right. And then next up is Dunorma.
All right. I just have Empower then for right now. Or I can teleport, but so far there hasn't been much of a reason to. Yeah, I'm gonna empower someone. Wait, has Veza been using her +3 to all of her stuff this whole time?
Yes, I have been contributing that. The only one going up next would be Bubbles if you haven't used it on Bubbles.
Well, Bubbles is going next turn.
Yeah, Bubbles is going.
There are others still, and I'm looking at all the numbers here. We still have a few more still, I imagine. Unless something really nuts happens.
Yep. Go ahead.
Suddenly, Fester uses full restore.
I'm sorry, that
But
hurt
he
me to
only
my
uses it
soul.
on his level 7 Zigzag Zune. We're saved.
Sorry, that hurt my soul for a second there. Yeah, yep. I'll buff up Bubbles as well for this.
All right. And
you have a +3 to your AC saving, all of your saving throws and attack rolls.
Nice.
Next up, Adria.
Adria, it's me.
And Show. Roll your performance.
Can I use the one I accidentally rolled earlier? It was a good roll.
No.
Damn it.
It's okay. It's okay. Athena rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a nat 1, so
Adria.
I'm scared.
Hold up a second.
Can the bardic
Danny, did Adria roll a nat 1?
Right. God, I will roll.
No, wait. No. It's because, is that a thing that has to be?
I'm going to, if you want to change the roll now, because, it would be cool, I'm going to allow it. I don't care.
Well, here's the thing, because I can change a roll that's already been done once. So,
I mean, you can't get worse than a nat 1.
Yeah. No. If you can do it once, this is definitely the time.
Yeah. I'm going to use the 18 against my better judgment. So that way the performance.
Hold on a second. Actually, I actually have something as well.
Yeah.
If you'd rather use that instead, I have a thing that I can trigger a thing to give them advantage.
But we
So I
already.
can give Adria advantage
Yeah,
so
no,
she can get it.
Well, wait. Can
If you don't want to use it, is what I'm saying. The
No.
18 is a lot stronger than anything I'm offering because that'll guarantee a
Yeah.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas all what I
that's-
can do is guarantee
I
the
will
advantage.
say this nat 1, if you let it be, will fuck up the Outcast song, and Adria will
Yeah,
feel some
no,
repercussions
I
later.
know. That's why I'm like, yeah, no, let's do the 18. Because even if I did because the other option is a 5 just to make sure. No, that would still 18. Do the 18.
So in an
call it.
alternate reality, Show belts over Adria. However, the balance isn't there, and the song fails. However, time is reversed, and we go back to actual reality. And Adria belts out the notes along with Show, and Show does fucking fantastic. Adria, it's your
like
turn.
to imagine, like in that alternate universe, it was actually like Bubbles and Dunorma both seeing each other in the future, being like, "Hey, do you got this one or do I?"
Yeah. So
I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more. I did it. I did it my way.
And thank
Beautiful.
you. Thank you, Ash.
Simply beautiful.
Of course.
Next up is Gundor. Gundor's gonna go in a fetal position, and after firing at the walls and not being able to do shit. And the bright lights everywhere.
This poor man needs a
burning his
therapist.
man. Yep. Next up is Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Bubbles,
All right, how's this guy looking?
he's looking real rough. He's singing along with Adria, and it's rough, as many mouths singing along, but his, like, souls are flying out.
Okay.
Globs of him. It's almost like he's a skeleton wearing a robe.
All right. Can I roll a perception check to see if some kind of vulnerability may have opened on him that wasn't there before?
I'm gonna say, you know what? Why not? Roll it, and I'll give you some bonus damage.
I got a nat 20
Okay.
for a total of 30.
God.
Bubbles. The crown above his head is flickering. And the eye in the center of his forehead is actually bleeding.
Ooh.
And looks a bit more red than usual.
Okay, all right.
You
So
can add-
I have a cool thought that popped in my head.
Yeah.
I'm a cool thought.
It doesn't need to actually interact with anything. It took me a second to realize what you said.
I got it almost immediately.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, okay. So for cosmetics, I just want to do the thing that's cool. It doesn't have to affect the stats or anything. You can tell me that it doesn't make sense.
Bubbles, you have advantage on these attacks.
Oh, awesome.
And the +3.
Yes. No. Yeah. So Fester just casted Meteor Storm, right?
Yeah.
And Bubbles is like hidden amongst the clouds, right?
Yeah.
So perhaps Bubbles has found a stray meteor.
Yep.
And is riding it towards Fester. They've collapsed their whip into its actual sword form and is holding it behind them like they're about to do a strike. And basically rams right into the eye and does all of their attacks.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, so we've got an advantage. First attack.
22 hits.
Yeah.
Second attack.
23 hits.
And then flurry of blows. So that hits. That's actually 21. And I think that last one actually still does miss.
The last one
It would be an 18 total with the +3.
still missed.
Yeah.
So, Bubbles. You dash in. Do you mind if I take over this narration?
Yeah, I was picturing it as being like actually, yeah, no, yeah, you go.
Okay. Bubbles, you ride the meteor, jump off it, and just sort of what color is the light in your sword, by the way?
Let's say it's the same one as the GIF/GIF.
Yeah, so this
I've used.
So this
it's kind
teal,
of like almost a lightning-y blue color.
Yeah, it's like this bluish green, sort of teal or cyan sort of streak goes right for Fester's center eye, right in the center of his forehead. You bounce off the meteor, land down right into him, doing a Legend of Zelda sort of style sword plant. And the your sword sort of extends into its whip form, going inside, extending, reaches right almost next to the core of Fester. And it's not quite there yet. You jab further, it doesn't reach quite yet, but it's still doing damage. Bubbles, you punch the bottom, like the what's it called?
Hold up
the
a second.
pommel of your sword, digging your sword deeper into him.
Oh, wait, Connar, I got a thing for this, and I think you should know about it, because you've given it to me, and I've never ever used it.
Yep, go ahead.
I have the arm wraps that I can spend key points to do additional damage. I don't know if you want me to roll it or just have that be like the effect of Bubbles,
the arm wrap
pushing out the. Actually, it would be her legs, because I had them wrapped around the legs.
Yeah.
So she, like, the sword is in the ground and she just lifts up a foot. The wraps like spur with energy and she just slams her foot down on it.
It makes the sword go through his head. You go back into your winged form, fly around, and catch your sword as it flies out the other end of his head.
Perfect.
Do
you want me to roll the extra damage?
Don't bother. That eye pops. It looks deflated. It goes through. Fester, with the damage you did, is brought to -2 health. Fester begins collapsing. At least the flesh part begins to melt.
And
at this point, let's finish the Outcast song.
Yes.
So where did we leave off?
I think after regrets.
No.
Like the 4 lines after
you're
regrets.
asking me as if I knew.
We did that. We're at yes. Yes, there were
Okay.
times.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, everybody.
Yes. There were
times. I'm sure
you knew when I came.
More often I could chew, and through it all, There was no doubt.
Don't.
I ate it
Ate it
all
all.
and
And
spit
spit
it
it
out. I faced it all
And I
and
stood
stood
tall.
tall. And I did it. I did it my way.
Are we gonna do the whole thing?
Yep.
Oh God. For 10 minutes, let's go, everyone.
Yep.
I've
Alright.
loved,
I've loved,
laughed, and
laughed,
cried. I had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as
my
tears subside, I find it all so amusing. And to think I did it all. And may I say, not in a shy way. No, not me. I did it my way. For what
is a
is a
man?
man? What has
What has
he
he
got?
got?
If not
himself,
himself, then he has not to say the things that he truly feels,
and not
not the word of someone who heals.
The record shows I took the blows
I
and
did it my way.
And roll me your performance checks, because that was probably literal
That's
torture.
another nat one.
Get that one.
Good job. I wonder how this will work.
Help.
Bubbles.
All right. Let me. All right. So it's the future again.
Here we are in the future, and it's bad.
Could I possibly give a bardic inspiration?
It's a Dunorma. I gotta think this is so. But Bubbles and Dunorma are in the future. Bubbles says, "It's okay. I got this one. Let's see how this turns out."
Please let.
And
please let. I don't have.
Bubbles rings a bell. Huh?
Please do it. I don't have a good one for this one. Except the vaguely Scottish Western. I can't do either. So go.
Yeah. So as you guys are singing, a bell rings, and your guys' vision is peaceful, with clouds seem to cover the entire battlefield. It seems like the song is about to fail, but then you get advantage.
Another nat one?
Oh
what
God.
the fuck?
Can
I wait. Okay. I hate to do this. I'm sorry, Nifty. Will it make it worse? Or can it make it better if I just change it to a 5?
Oh yeah. If you change it to a 5, the repercussions won't be as bad.
Okay.
Yeah. So Bubbles is now again in the future with Dunorma and is like, I'm doing everything I can here.
I was gonna say, could I possibly give a bardic inspiration?
I will allow it.
Yeah, because a bardic inspiration at a 5 has the potential to actually be decent.
We got a 1.
It's a 6.
Another 1.
It's a 6.
Well, no. So remember, this is actually an 11, which is not terrible.
It's not terrible. It's not what you need, though.
Why is it? Wait, why is it an 11?
Because
performance of 5.
Yeah.
+1 from the bardic inspiration.
Plus 5 from your die roll.
Yep. Yeah, you have to add the modifier. So.
What? Wait, no, I rolled a 5. That was my portent. Oh, plus there. Okay, go on.
Yeah.
Yep. So, you finish the song, and you've noticed, despite he should be dead.
Why isn't it working?
His eyes, the souls are being released. The demons still running around are being, managed on the ground level. The hurricane has practically disappeared, kinda, except the sort of vortex around his head. The crown has flickered away. Most of the glowing that's on him has disappeared. And, however, even the one that Bubbles popped is still glowing, and he sung the entire song with you. And
Well, he didn't sing the entire song.
He joined in the
He
two
missed
turns
the
in.
first 4 lines.
he missed the first 4 lines. However, upon everything up to his neck sort of this slops off and bursts into souls that flies back to wherever the souls may go. And his head sort of, he opens his mouth wide. All that's left is his gross, disgusting face. Juan and Johan, Vexa picks you up. It's like, we need to move away now. Picks you both up with her big dragon hands.
She had to dive very deep into the crater, which we were still punching in.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, it would be like you shot a bullet into his face, is what you did to him.
Juan is just like, brother.
Did we get to the other side?
No. You got deep, but not that deep.
Brother, look, the clown.
Okay.
You guys are probably upset because Bubbles got further with her sword.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even. Like I said, my short-term memory would not allow me to have those feelings.
So you the head opens its mouth, its lower jaw goes behind its head. Its upper jaw stretches above its own eyes, like his lips. It's like his head is imploding on itself. And revealing the gross pink eye in the back of his throat. And tendrils of white and black. And it just sort of swirls. And the vortex of purple still remains with this sort of eye at the center. And you guys start moving away. But flying by, an airship gets close. One of the random airships that are in the sky right now gets close and gets sucked in. And explodes upon impact with it.
Are we going black hole? Is that what's happening?
Yep.
Oh boy.
And Fester, you hear Fester's voice ring out over the city. I had a contingency for this. No worries, ladies and gentlemen. The show will go on. But I have a very special audience I'd like to attend. Now, if your names are Adria Blair.
Oh, shit.
Show.
Profax.
Dunorma Brackensmorch.
Ah, shite.
Bubbles. And Ashter. please report to the front of the class. You have an hour. Or I destroy the city. I want to kill you myself. The fun way. You've made this real difficult. But if I'm anything but if I'm not anything, well, I'm not boring, and I'm gonna go out with a show just for you guys. You have an hour.
Yes,
there or
the
be
perfect short rest time.
Be there or be square. I'm resting too. You really thought the Outcast song was gonna work. It's very cute, by the way. Anyway, peace out. See you in an hour.
Doing it my way.
And Fester did it his way. Anyway, that's the session today.
Yay!
Hope you enjoyed it.
It was good.
Wow.
Next time, the big finale.
The big finale.
Finale. Anyway, hey, I'm Boosh Connar / your new friend. Anyway, join my Discord. Do it. I want more friends. I'm collecting them, you see. Also, if you're on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, Boosh Can Join Artists. I'm on Instagram. Can join artists on there. There's a Facebook page that never gets updated. Yeah, so it's a good time. Next up, I'm going to throw it to Piff because they need to go to bed. Go do a sleep.
Hi, I do. Hi, I'm Piff, or otherwise known as like many other names. Don't question it.
They are known by many names.
You can find me at Next Athena on a lot of platforms like Twitter, AO3. That's all I can think of right now.
Follow their wife.
Follow me and follow my wife at Exakill Art on Twitter. You can see us be gay in real time. All right, peace out. That's all I got. Bye. Love y'all.
Have a good night. I also need to get to bed post haste,
right,
so
do
may
your
I
plug.
do next?
Yes.
Hello. I'm Ash. I played Adria. You can find me at Ashen_Thorns on Twitter. I make art and say funny jokes and tweets sometimes. And also check out some of the other podcasts that I'm on. Fake Gamer History Project and Necessary Tangents. Both of them I appear on rather frequently.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, it's a good time. And also, I am seconding the please join Connar's Discord server because I am also there, and I can always use additional friends, as can we all.
Ash, you missed our wonderful conversation we had on the Discord about Scourge or Surge, the Tenric.
We talked about both.
Oh yeah.
We talked about that how Tenrics look like if a Ditto turned into a hedgehog. Specifically the Madagascar Tenric, not the Tenric that the cooler Tenric, which is just the normal Tenric, which literally look like real life Pikachu's.
They're really cool.
Yeah. However, the ones from Madagascar just look like hedgehogs. What if we made their eyes even smaller? Literally a Ditto.
Wonderful. I love it.
Anyway, go to bed.
I will. See y'all next time. Bye.
Next up, Ben. Plug.
Okay. Hi, my name is Ben. I go by Ghost Puncher Ben on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I have a YouTube channel, but I haven't posted that on that thing in like fucking forever. So I mean, hey, you could follow that if you want.
All right. And you got a band. What's the band called?
Right, the band. I forgot about that.
A day would fucking strangle you if you did not plug it.
We didn't plug it the last few times.
Name one time I've plugged the band.
Honestly, you should plug the band.
Yeah,
right,
probably.
You're making a day cry every time.
He cries because I'm his bassist, and I'm not a bassist.
Yep. All right. The band's what's
the
it called?
The band's name is called Black Clash. You can find us on any music platform out there. Actually, you can find us by our band name Black Clash, or you can find the album, which is All Sales Are Final. Kind of a useless name because they're not. It could be streamed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, be like, we actually offer refunds.
Oh no, we do not. The title is the warning. The title is the warning. We do not offer refunds.
All right, next up, Martin.
It me, Martin. I play
Plug.
Juan. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, usually some variation of Mango or Mango_VA. And soon, because it's in the works, I will have up a professional website where you can hire me to voice act stuff that you need voice acted. It's a coming. So yeah.
All right. Next up, I'm echoing through Ben. Mute yourself.
My mic is. I muted my mic manually.
I muted him on my end. I will not tolerate fuels.
He explained himself, but okay.
I'll unmute him. Just learn your lesson, bitch. Anyway.
I manually muted my mic. I do not know what your problem is.
I muted you on my end. I have. Where do I start? Anyway, Danny, plug yourself.
Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Danny. I'm editor here, so you're probably more likely to find me here. I do have a Twitter, Great Leo the Second. It is 2 eyes. So yeah, I sometimes post there. I would like to do more, but life. So yeah, editing's fun when I sleep. That's it.
All right. Next up.
I think that's Tom.
Tom. Plug.
Okay. So I've got a pretty good plug today.
Mm-hmm.
So my plug is something that I've experienced recently, and I think you guys should all give it a try. It's called getting a concussion. That's right, guys. I played this entire game while under the influence of a concussion, and it's been great. Everything's been going perfect. I'm not denying anything. I should probably go to the doctor.
I don't think it's okay.
But yeah, get a concussion, guys. Then you can make jokes about having a concussion, and
Please
no one
don't.
can stop you.
All right. On that note.
Yeah. Conjointitis does not condone getting a concussion.
Yeah.
We don't endorse that at all.
We don't. There was an error. There was an error.
If you get a concussion.
Here at Conjoin Guys, we do not condone getting a concussion. Don't fucking do it. Don't sue us.
Don't do that. Anyway,
guys, I'm telling you, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. It's definitely my plug for this week.
I don't know. Let's get out of here.
I'm stopping the recording in 3, 2, 1. Bye.